We are here with Executive Chef Richard Fisher, who oversees all the wonderful restaurants at Mystic Lake Casino. And this is why we invite this guy to hang out with us. Look at what he brings with him.
Yay,
this is nice. Doesn't it feel like you're on The View here? You're sitting around the couch with the table and everything else?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, this is better. I feel like I'm on the Food Network.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we have our own show.
Yeah, this is
You do.
nice. So what do we have here? What's the whole setup?
Well, what we're going to make here is kind of a traditional drink that they drink in Scandinavia or Norway. It's called glug. It's spelled G-L-O-G-G, and the O is kind of like a U. And I did a lot of research on it, trying to figure out where the name came from. And I jokingly told my wife that the only thing I could come up with was either the fact that, well, it's in the pot and boiling like that, it's making a glug kind of sound.
It is glugging.
Oh, you have to come closer and see all
It's kind of glugging, or
yeah, you have to see.
or that when you pour the wine in the pot, it glugs as you're doing that. I couldn't really figure that out, but traditionally too, this is served in Germany and Austria, and they call it Glühwein, and they'll make it with peaches and white wine and stuff. We're gonna do this Norwegian style, and what we've got is just oranges. We have some alcohol-free wine here, some red
what kind
wine.
Of wine? Oh, and what kind is this? It's Merlot.
So this is a Merlot.
Okay.
And what we do is we just start out and we put a couple bottles of Merlot in the pot with some oranges, and then we have some black currant juice. You could use white currant juice if you wanted to.
And where would you get that black currant?
You could,
juice?
I think Byerly's or Whole Foods or something like that. We're going to put that in the pot, and then this black currant juice is really sour. I mean, it's pure. It's unsweetened. So we're also going to add a couple cups of sugar to it.
Oh, my favorite.
You know, sweeten it up a
Bring
little bit.
on the sugar.
It's
Yeah,
Christmas.
bring on the sugar,
Yeah.
and then we would just stir it up, and then we're going to add some spices to it, and we have some different things here. Some allspice, some cinnamon stick. Some raisins.
I wish you could smell it, because Kevin, the
terrific.
smell is amazing. It's like the best potpourri in the world.
There's a reason I chose this seed.
We have some toasted almonds. We have some cardamom seed, and we have some allspice going in there as well. And then what we do is basically, we're doing kind of for TV here, so we would just stir that up and bring that up to a boil, and then let it simmer for about 5 minutes. And you end up with this lovely looking thing here, and
this really, I think, is the perfect Christmas drink, because it would fill your whole house with that delicious smell with all the herbs.
Yeah, it's a hot drink, and there's a couple different ways that you can deal with this. You can bring it up and you can just strain it through a strainer into a glass. Or sometimes some people will use these little little tea ball kinds of things to put the spices in and stuff. So you just pull it out. I kind of prefer to just put it in there and then strain it. But for home use, sometimes it's good to just put it in there like that. And then I'm just taking pour a little of this in a cup. And you want to be real careful with this stuff, because it will stain just about anything it comes in contact with. And then traditionally it's served with a few almonds in it like that, and a few raisins.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
There's one for you.
And it doesn't look like it'd be terribly difficult to put together. You get some pretty common
No,
ingredients.
yeah, it's just, you spend about $20 to get all this stuff together, and then it literally, you can put it together in 10 minutes.
You know what's really nice about this is eggnog, for me, is something that a lot of people drink at the holidays, but for me it's too heavy and too sweet.
Yeah.
But this smells delightful, but it doesn't smell like it's going to make my stomach hurt, because it's so filling.
No, it's not. It's very, very light, but it's kind of, when it's made correctly, it should almost bring up some conversation where people are saying, oh, this is too tart for me. No, this is too sweet for me, because it should be kind of right on the border of kind of sweet and sour a little bit.
It's very tasty.
Okay,
So
I'm going to taste now.
All right, go ahead, Cheryl.
Oh,
isn't that good?
Oh, yeah.
That is so good. I love that it's got just a little bit of a tangy bite to it.
And it's the perfect combination. You've got the Norwegian roots, perfect for Minnesota, nice and hot, and it just sits right on a cold Minnesota winter day.
It does, and you know, this would be something I think that would be perfect for grandma and grandpa all the way down to the kids.
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
no alcohol in it,
Yeah.
it's not too spicy, but yet it's really
And if you take this to your neighbors, you'll find I made this on Saturday night. I made some at home, and I took it to the neighbors along with some fudge that my wife made. And I got up Sunday morning and looked out the window, and my neighbors were snow blowing my driveway.
Oh,
so
nice.
you know, it always works out well like that too. Then it goes really well with what we brought in here is a little apricot tart. So it's just like a custard shell and a little filling and roasted with some apricots.
Oh, can you get a close? It looks like, does it have, what is the filling? Is it sort of a cream cheese?
The filling is a custard.
Oh, it's a custard.
Yeah, it's a fresh custard.
Oh,
yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, thank you.
And no fat in this.
No, there's absolutely, that's fat free.
No fat, no sugar. Yeah, we're watching our calories for the holidays. We're being very, very good.
Now, I was just
enjoy.
thinking, how can I become your neighbor?
You have to plow his driveway.
Is that how it works?
My neighbor. I don't know. There is a house for sale down the street,
Okay,
so we could probably
we'll
figure
work
something out. Yeah.
I'll figure it out. And I won't be an annoying neighbor, and I would never knock on your door and say, "Can I have some glug?"
I'm hungry. What
Yeah,
do you
well,
got for
it's
me?
not something you normally find in my house. Yeah.
You don't do this every day? It's a
No.
special treat just for us?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
absolutely. Yeah.
Mmm.
It's okay?
So delicious.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
These two are a great combination.
Oh.
This washes this down perfectly.
This
It's
is
absolutely
the
wonderful.
perfect.
This is what you want
Holiday
for
treat.
breakfast, right?
Yes.
And here's the thing: we are putting these recipes on our website.
Okay.
So I know you're looking at our website right now. Just go to the Kevin and Cheryl page, and you can get Chef Richard's recipes. And then that way you can do this at home. And of course, even easier, just go and enjoy his cooking at Mystic Lake Casino.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. We'd love
There's
to have
your
you come out.
gratuitous plug. That's
There you
what
go.
we
There we go. That's
Even
what we were looking
easier.
for.
Go to Mystic Lake and enjoy all this without any work. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
thanks
coming in,
thanks
Chef
a lot.
Richard.
Appreciate it. Have a nice holiday.
Happy holidays.